Guess what? Houses in Texas are on sale. That's right. Houses are on sale in Texas. I'm going to tell you about it right now. So if this is your first time to my channel, please subscribe and tap that bell. You'll be notified when I post another video. I love to show you the city of San Antonio, all the different areas in and around the city. And I also love to keep you informed on what's going on in the market. So as I said in the beginning, houses in Texas are on sale. Now, I talk to people from all over the country, and in most major cities, it's still a seller's market, which means prices are high and buyers are really having to give in to the demands of the sellers. If the seller doesn't want to get an appraisal or doesn't want to go by the appraisal, then you have to waive the appraisal. If the seller says, I'm not making any repairs, I don't care what the inspector says, you basically have to waive your inspection. And because the demand is so high and the houses are so few, you're paying way more than what the house is really worth. Now, we went through a little bit of that here in Texas a couple years ago, but we're not there anymore. As the interest rates have gone up, builders have kept building, but the demand for houses has been low, so they're having to lower their prices. Even people who are selling pre-owned homes are having to lower the prices. So that makes it a fantastic time to buy. And I'll get into the various reasons why I say that. But don't be a know-it-all, okay? I have people that come to me all the time and they find out I'm a realtor and then they want to tell me, oh, it's not a good time to buy right now. It's just not a good time with interest rates. It's not a good time. Why are you telling me it's not a good time? I'm the expert. Now, I'm not saying that to brag. I've been a realtor for 14 years, okay? Anytime you do something for 14 years, if you don't acquire some level of expertise, you're doing the wrong thing. You should stop, go do something else, okay? I've been doing this for 14 years, so yes, I am an expert when it comes to real estate. So if you're not a realtor, you're not a broker, you're not in the business, why would you come to me and tell me it's not a good time? Now, the people who are a little bit wiser, they come to me and ask me, is now a good time to buy a home? What's the market like right now? And then I'll tell them. Okay. So yeah, don't be a know-it-all. Don't go to the expert and tell them. You know, those people are the people who go to their doctor and tell their doctors what's wrong with them and tell them what medicine they should give them and stuff like that. And then the doctor does the test and comes back and says, nope, that's not what it is. You know, but they thought they were the expert and they told the doctor. There are a lot of people like that in the world. Okay, but I digress. So why do I say it's a really good time to buy right now? Like I said, houses are on sale here in Texas. The prices are down. Yeah, interest rates are a bit high, but what if you're coming from someplace where you just sold a house and you're coming with cash to buy a house here in Texas? Interest rates don't matter, do they? Because you're not going to have a mortgage. You're going to pay cash for that home. Now, what if you do have to have a mortgage? There are ways around the interest rates. We live in Military City, USA. There are tons of VA loans out there. VA loans are assumable. FHA loans can be assumable as well. So if you've got a good realtor, he can help you find those assumable loans. Also, some of the builders are buying down the rates, so you can get discounted interest rates if you go through the builder's lender for certain builders. Now again, if you have a good realtor, he's gonna know who those builders are and be able to head you in the right direction. And the other thing is, even if you're buying a pre-owned home, the rate can still be bought down. And guess what? Being that in Texas, it's a buyer's market, the buyer can make the demands. It's not the seller like in a lot of other places right now who are making the demands. It's the buyer. So if that seller really wants to sell that house, you have a good chance that he may do what it is that you're requesting. One thing that you can request is that they buy down the rate. And there are different types of buy downs. There are temporary buy downs, and then there are permanent buy downs. You can buy down the rate permanently for points. It may take a point, it may take 2 points, whatever, but you can get that rate lowered. A point is simply 1% of the price of the house. If it's a $200,000 house, then 1 point will be $2,000. So if the mortgage company says, yeah, we can get you down, we can get your rate down to X amount for 2 points, then that's going to be $4,000. But again, everything is negotiable. You can get the seller to pay that. You can try to get the seller to pay that. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But if he wants to sell his house, there's a good chance that he may pay it. Or, you know, maybe he will split it with you or something. But there's different ways to get those rates down. So if you purchase a home when the prices are low right now, when the demand is low, you're not competing against a lot of other buyers, you're not bidding the price of the house up, and you can get the interest rate lowered. And in the end, when interest rates do go back down, you can always refinance. But you're not getting into a house where you're going to have negative equity because you paid too much for the house. You know what negative equity is? That's like being upside down on your loan. I'm sure some of you are familiar with that, like with your car loans. I am. But that's not a situation that you want. But yes, there are plenty of homes here in Texas. You want new, you want pre-owned. Do you want some land with your home? Or do you just want to be in a subdivision? Do you want a gated subdivision? Do you want a guarded subdivision? Or just a regular subdivision? Do you want a neighborhood that doesn't even have a HOA because you don't like to deal with HOAs? We've got it all. We've got it all right here in Texas. Call me, text me, email me. All of my contact information is always in the comments below my videos. So check the comments. You can even schedule a Zoom meeting and we can meet face to face. So that's my video for today. And by the way, Merry Christmas.